Hey guys, welcome back to I'm in the Garden. Today we're going to be taking some seedlings, transplanting them into a little bit bigger area so that they can start to get a little bit more growth out of them before we put them in the garden in another week or two. So the first one we're going to do today, got some black cherry tomatoes. Now these I'm not sure are going to work out too well in our climate. They don't normally, but we're gonna give them a try anyways. My youngest is a big fan of cherry tomatoes, and he's kind of requested that. And then we got some sweet 100s. These are also another one of his favorites, so trying to grow many of them for him so that you know, he can get out here in the garden and enjoy some of this himself. Now this seedling I don't think is going to survive, so we'll keep that one out. Do that just to be safe. Hoping to get one of each of these to go. And then next up we've got some Roma tomatoes. Now it looks like out of the 4 seeds I put in, I had 2 sprouting the same thing, so try very carefully to separate them. Each get their own little corner of the pot here. And then this next one is going to be brandywine tomato. Also looks like I had 2 seeds sprout on it. So hopefully we can get both of these to grow, get us a nice harvest this year on the tomatoes. And what I'm going to do is, got some tomato stuff here. Sprinkle a little bit of that on top of the soil, and we'll give this a good water here in just a couple of moments. And yeah, put them back in the little outdoor greenhouse and keep an eye on them, make sure that everything's looking great for them. All right, so had a little break there, and what I decided to do was go and get some more seeds. We're gonna plant a couple more Romas, some dragon tongue bead, some more chard, and some California Wonder green pepper. Here's the dragon tongue bead, and I think I'm gonna try to get 4 of them started in this little pot. Hopefully that works out good. It says plant them about 1 inch deep. Make sure if you get seed packets, make sure you're doing that. And depending on the size of your finger, that's just a little past the first knuckle. And I did put a little more of the tomato and vegetable fertilizer on here to try to get everything kind of working out well. Give everything kind of a leg up for better growing. California Wonder. These ones, it says spacing every 2 inches or so, and yeah, about a 1/2 inch deep. So you don't have to go as deep as you did with the beans. Once again, I'm going to try to get a few of them going in here. Ideally, I just want 2 green peppers this year. But I figure if I put 4 seeds in, hopefully we'll get a couple to germinate and get growing. And the Swiss chard, rainbow variety. These again, about a 1/2 inch thick or deep. And pot this size, we could try to sprout 4 of them again. So a 1/2 inch, if you don't want to measure it out, it's about to the end of your fingernail. And with the Roma tomatoes, you don't have to go as deep. It says about a 1/4 inch. And I'm going to put probably about 4 seeds again in each of these pots, since they're a little bit bigger than I normally seed start with. Doesn't need a whole lot, but I really like the flavor of the Roma tomatoes. So hopefully we'll get plenty of these. Ideally, I'd like to have 4 plants or more going this year. And with these seeds, if it gets going all properly, it'll put me at 10 plants. So I should get some nice tomato sauce at the end of the season. And since these ones were started 3 weeks ago now, those ones will get riper first, and so we'll have kind of a little bit more of a spread out season altogether. Don't forget, once you get your seeds in and transplants done, give them a nice douse of water. And then, yeah, let them stay warm, get some sunlight, and I'll be doing that with my greenhouse. It's not expensive, but they're easy to use. Everybody, I did a little preventive maintenance on the garden, adding some marigolds. Got some white marigold all along the long edges, and then just a standard marigold at the back end here. Doing that because they help detract from a lot of harmful insects. Added some in with my squash. While I was adding them into the cucumbers, I noticed that most of the cucumbers are not looking the greatest. So right next to each one of the sprouts that were there, I planted some more seeds. So hopefully those will sprout up. Plant them a little close and a little dense, thinking that some of them wouldn't survive, but I didn't think that 4 out of 5 would die. So hopefully we get a couple more to sprout up here and a nice cucumber harvest. That's all I got for today. It's been kind of a long day with work, doctors, and doing some planting and gardening, but now time to sit back and enjoy just being outside in the nice weather that we're having. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.